Well.
Can you hear now?
Yeah, they can hear now.
So they couldn't hear what we just said.
All we just said.
Every single thing.
Just want to run it back.
From the beginning.
Just run it back from the beginning.
Run it back. Let's go. We about to start over.
We're starting the whole damn podcast over. God, dog, man.
We about to start over. We didn't know you guys can't hear. How many people? It was just 7 people on here and say nothing.
Ain't nobody said nothing. We starting the whole podcast over. Sorry, we retarded.
No, you retarded.
I'm retarded.
Thanks.
I had the damn interface muted. So here we go. Thanks for nobody saying nothing. And thank
this one brave person.
Tam, Tasha,
That's my
thank
girl.
you.
Hey, Tosh.
Thank you. Thank you. At least somebody came through and said something.
See, my friends
It's because I'm sick. My friends are just loyal. They just like, we're going to click in, say he saw us, and get the fuck up out of here. Like, my friends are just loyal and dumb. Thanks,
we
loyal,
about to
dumb
start
friend.
from the beginning.
Man, we doing the intro over?
No, not the intro.
Okay.
We can catch that when we actually put it out.
Yeah, we'll delete that. All right, so we'll go from, hey, we're about to start a podcast. For the first time today, we did not just butcher the first 12 minutes of this podcast and starting all over again. Not at all. We started from the beginning. All right, we in. All right. Welcome to Uncle's Legends Corner. And I butchered it. So we had some technical difficulties because I muted an interface. And we're back. And
hey, y'all.
I'm Uncle Legend. This beautiful woman with me is Fox.
Once again.
Call Girl 6, all that good stuff. This probably ain't your first time listening, so don't hold me accountable for that. So
yes.
We was talking about a bunch of shenanigans. So we was talking about the first time.
First of all, we're going to be out in BGOE.
First, we're going to start with this weekend. We're going to be at Gateway Rifle and Pistol Club, Black Gun Owners Education.
That's right.
I'm the president for the Jacksonville chapter. We'll be out there, fellowship, shooting. As long as you don't point a gun at me, we can be friends the whole day.
Yeah.
If you point a gun at me, we not friends no more. Only time I take my gun out the holster is when the day's over or somebody point a gun at me. Besides that, I keep it in the holster.
Gun education, learning, shooting, doing all that good stuff. So.
All type of stuff. Teach you if you ain't never shot a gun before, come on. If you're afraid of guns, come on. If you got a gun and you think you can shoot, come on. If you want to get over the stigma of anything about guns that you was worried about, come on out. Kick it with your boy, kick it with the family. Let's go.
All right.
All right. So what I was telling Fox is a story of like 2 times after I joined the military when I thought I was being racially profiled.
Yeah.
So this won't be nowhere near as funny the second time around. But so when I first got off the bus at boot camp, I grew up, for those who don't know me, I grew up in a predominantly black Hispanic city. I'm from North New Jersey. Get off the bus, I look, they got a drill instructor down there. Everybody lining up into like these crappy formation and everything. We don't know what the hell we doing. We in regular clothes. I'm dressed like this. I don't know what the hell I'm doing, right? I'm trying to stand tall and straight. Don't know, looking like a damn fool, right? I don't know about it, right? Don't know nothing about the military. The dude over there, he could have been a E1. He could have been just got in the military, or he could have been a full-blown brigadier general in the Air Force. And you know what I would have knew? Nothing. Because I ain't know nothing about nothing when I joined. So I get off and I look, and I'm looking up and down. He like, you got any military bearing? I'm like, I don't know what the hell that is, military bearing. What is this bearing you speak of? You know what I mean? So I'm like, all right, well. I don't know what that is. And I think I got on the wrong bus. And he's like, what you mean you got on? What the hell is you talking about? Recruit? You done lost your damn mind? What you mean you got on the wrong bus? I'm like, he's like, you got on the bus to join the military? I'm like, yeah. Yeah, but like, so you on the right bus? I'm like, but there ain't no black people here. He like, the hell you mean there ain't no black people here? I'm like, I don't see no black people here. But like, look, and then go like 2 rows behind me and 17 people down, and there's a black dude. So I see him, and I'm like, yeah, you know what I mean? He like, yo, what up? He this, that. So then the drill instructor start going crazy. He like, you lost your goddamn mind, get in formation, you doing all this barking, and I'm up like, man, I don't know what this dude, I don't know what this dude's saying. He sound like a Great Dane. I don't know what's going on. So I'm just staying here really straight and lock everything up like I be seeing on TV. Like, here we go. I ain't go to what's the shit in school? What is it that kids go to?
I don't know. ROTC.
Yeah, I ain't did none of that shit, obviously. But so obviously it was another black dude there. Apparently there was about 18 more of us that day. So we get in there, you know, we go through the whole thing, buzz our hair, take everything, blah, 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 blah. Take our clothes, give us some, whatever, we get started. So now the next time, now I'm kind of getting in. It's a couple other crazy things that happened to me in boot camp before then. But you got to do, for the Navy, you got to do a swim test. So then we got the swim test. Now, the only thing I know about the Navy is I seen SEALs on TV getting tied up underwater, getting roughed up, this and that, drowned damn near, and then pulled up.
That's how you know if you're tough enough. You got stuck.
Let me tell you something.
That's how you know.
Yeah, your boy can swim, but I can swim like, hey, you want to do some laps to work out swim? Like, you want to go to the beach swim? I ain't know about, like, you want to fight a hammerhead shark with no gloves on underwater swim, like, whoever make it. Like, I wasn't ready for that, right? So we go into the pool, pull up to the pool, open the doors. I'm like, take me a good look around again. I'm like, yo, man, this is fucked up. RDC looking at me, he like, yo, Seaman Recruit Jackson, what the hell is your problem? Fuck you mean? I'm like, man, it's 2003 and the pool segregated. He like, the hell is wrong with you? I'm like, what's wrong with you? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm on my Black Power shit in here. Fuck you mean, bro? Like, you know what I mean? Fist up. Bumping. I'm like, yo, what's up? He'll be like, what you mean the pool segregated? I'm like, why all the black people over there? He like, they can't swim. I'm like, all those black people can't swim? Where you find that many black people can't swim? Like, I've been swimming damn near my whole life. My sons, it's like my kids can swim. My damn siblings can swim. Cousins can swim. My grandmother, mother, everybody I know damn near, except for like a couple cats used to go to this dirty-ass pool called Boiling Street Pool down the street from my son's mother house or whatever. Everybody else can swim. So I'm like, fuck you mean you can't swim? So then he look at me and G-check me like, can you swim? I'm like, shit, yeah. You know, your boy got wild pussy for a minute. Like, yeah. So I get Will Smith tough with him. Yeah, I can swim. I can swim. Where you want me to swim to? He like, then he made it sound like I was gonna be jumping off of a mountain and swimming through lava and fighting off hammerhead sharks.
Questioning your whole life.
I'm questioning my whole life.
Can I swim?
And I'm wild paranoid because I'm like, it got to be hard. It's the military. The military, everything's
and
super
all
hard.
those black people over there in that kiddie pool.
Yeah, he said that. I didn't know that was the kiddie pool until I seen one dude stand up and it came up to his knees, and I'm like, forget the kiddie
What he
pool.
had them doing? Just wading in the water? Like, what's going on?
I don't know, he was probably over there singing Negro spirituals for all I know.
Crazy.
I don't know what they was doing. So I'm over here like, whatever. So he'll be like, you're going to go all the way up to that diving board. You're going to cross your arms. You're going to step, get to the bottom, come up, swim to the end. I'm like, how many laps I got to swim? You ain't got to swim no damn laps. Just swim to the end. I'm like, all right, it's a regular Olympic pool, right? 50 meters. Got to be a catch. Your boy wild paranoid. I'm like, got to be a catch. Ain't no way, boy. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way, boy. He about to let me off like this. So I go up there. I'm walking. I'm in line. I'm seeing person after person drown. like, and I'm thinking, like, man, maybe it's something in the water. I'm like, Kendrick, like, something in the water? You know what I mean? So, see, this one dude, we called him D. I can't remember his name, man, but the cat looked like Debo or whatever. He hit in. I ain't never seen somebody violently fight a body of water like that in my life.
Really? He was fighting
like,
in
I'm
the
talking
water?
about he hit the water and just start swinging like Poseidon was in there trying to grab his dick or something. He in there, I'm talking about it literally looked like somebody tried to drown Donkey Kong. This motherfucker hit the water. Boom. They done brought out the Sandman cane. They trying to drag him. He done dragged the dude off the side of the pool and then going to the bottom.
When people fearful of their life in the water.
Yo, I'm talking. Get him out of here, bro.
That's it. You ain't never gonna ever see anything like it. I promise you.
Now I'm worried too because I'm looking like, all right, so
he ain't make it and they ain't make it.
He ain't make it. Then I see another black dude. He great shape like I was at the time. Boom, cut like an action figure. He hit that shit. Bloop.
He ain't come up.
Somebody came and brought him up. I'm like, there's people in the water. Now I'm wild paranoid. Like wild paranoid.
Me in.
I'm like these motherfuckers. I'm up like they're trying to take me under. Nah, right? So I get up there right and they're like, all right, you gonna cross your arms. And then when I say step, you gonna step. So I cross my arms and then he like 1, 2, and then just kicks me off the diving board. Or kicks me or push me. I don't know. He pushed me.
Get the 3.
No, because he probably thought I wasn't going to jump. Because apparently when I later on when I was looking and people was telling me, somebody told me later like one dude was like, step. And he was like, nah.
He ain't gonna go.
Nah, dude tried to turn around up on that diving board, tried to like do a juke move diving board. This goddamn wild boy.
How you gonna just?
Yeah, they're trying to bust a move or something, right? So I step up, the dude threw me in the water. Boom. So I hit the water. I go all the way down to the bottom because I'm dumb, right? I'm thinking I gotta go all the way to the bottom. So I hit the bottom, got my eyes kind of cracked. If you want to talk about the most chlorinated water in the United States, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's in Great Lakes. It's in Great Lakes, United States of America, Great Lakes at boot camps. Great Lakes Training Command. Because I'm telling you right now, that water feel like somebody pouring apple cider vinegar in your eyes. So I'm in there and I'm like, all right. I'm up there like, all right, crack my eyes open. I'm like, whew. And I see the dude, he down there. He got the scuba gear on and everything. He like, I'm up here like,
go up.
Yeah, so I go up and I'm like, that motherfucker coming for me. So I get up to the top.
Gonna pull you back down.
Boy, I get up to the top. I get up to the top and I'm like, all right. I'm up here like, I get up to the top and then I start to tread water and like swim. I'm like, all right. So I go lean over to swim. Big ass black girl built like a bag of potatoes hit me. She jumped in right after me because it's assembly line. It's assembly line. I took too damn long. It's an assembly line. So she hit the water. All the water come out the pool. We all stand on the bottom of the pool. Water come back in. All right. Nah, she big as hell, right? So she get in the water. Now this is part 2 of something I don't know how to do. Part 2 is something I don't know how to do. Now I'm sitting here and this girl grabbing me. And she drowning me. Her big ass is drowning. Like, she is scared for her life. She got me by about 60 pounds. Mind you, I'm like 230 when I went. This girl got to be at least half a Buick, right? And she over here smothering me, right? Like I'm all stuck in between arm fat and everything, fighting for my life.
You her lifesaver.
I ain't no lifesaver.
Jumped on you.
She jumped on me like I was the damn ring or something. She jumped. I'm looking over at the side. I'm looking at old boy on the side like, help me. Like, what am I supposed to do with this? He like, go under. He like, go under. I'm like, all right.
She ain't gonna want to go under.
So I just let go and I go under. So then she kind of like push off this and that. They bring out the Sandman cane, drag her ass out of there. Drag her ass up out of there, this and that.
Fit.
Yeah, you ain't fit for beach whale. She on the side coughing up all the water, this and that. She was looking crazy. So then I come back up and like, swim. So now I'm starting to swim because I want to catch the next one. I want to catch the next one off this diving board. So I'm like, boom. So I go into doing this side stroke, right? So I go into doing like a side stroke, but instead of doing like a combat side stroke, like, you're supposed to put your head in the water and then kind of come out, roll, you know what I mean, like a combat side stroke. Instead of that, I'm just like looking at the dude on the side, and then I roll my head in the water, look at the dude under there, kind of swim on that side, and I'm just watching people. I'm just watching people the whole time with the side stroke, and I'm like, gotta conserve. I'm going slow as hell too. I'm like, gotta conserve my energy
because they're
gonna try and get me. I'm gonna play. They're gonna try and bust a move. I'm gonna be ready. I'm gonna choke somebody. I ain't going out like no bitch. That's what your boy ain't gonna do. I get to the end of that swimming pool, 50 meters. Get to the end of that swimming pool, and them dudes. I got out the pool, and they're like, all right, you're done. You passed. Come back tomorrow for a second class swimmer. I'm like, the hell? I'm like, that's it? That's all y'all got for me. They're like, yeah, come back tomorrow for second class swimmer. So
all those other people in the pool, the shallow pool.
Over there in the shallow pool now, they looking at me. They looking at me like, you know what I mean? They're looking at me crazy as hell like, this motherfucker can swim. Where you learn how to do that at? So now we get back to the barracks, right? So we got open bay barracks. So if you got an integrated division, what they'll do is for integrated division, what they'll do is like, so say like I'm in the so I was in 415. So say you're in 416. What they'll do is they'll take our what is this?
Derek said, "Get out the way."
Get out the way, yeah. Well, he got a couple more in here. What is it?
Trying to break ankles, trying to get off the board.
Trying to break ankles, getting off that board. Yeah, boy. He ain't want no smoke trying to get off that board. And then
Tosh, hey, girl.
Corey said, what up, dog? And then, can I bring grenades? I don't even know what Chris talking. Chris always chooses about.
At the range.
Oh, yeah, can he bring grenades? No, Chris, you know what? You stay home, brother. You stay home. Your beautiful wife, you stay home with her so she can deal with your shit because it ain't my turn. But it's her turn. Carmen, God bless you. You're a wonderful woman and you're a fucking saint to deal with Chris Fanta.
He didn't get out the way, though, Derek.
No, I got out the way the next time, boy. Your boy was moving. So I get back to the barracks, right? And the way they'll do it is, right, so if you got 2 integrated divisions, male and female, what they'll do is like, so if I'm in Division 1, you're in Division 2, they'll take your dudes and we'll sleep in the same barracks, right? So so it fits all however many people or whatever, but all your dudes and all my dudes will be in the same place. All our girls and all your girls will be in the same place across from us. So so we got some time to, like, after, the shock and all some other dumb shit for the day, we get over there and then, like, I look around, I'm making my rack and I turn around, it's like 8 brothers behind me. They're like,
they're gonna jump you?
No, they're like, hey, Jack, what up? I'm like, so, I turn around like, what's up? Like, what's happening? I don't know y'all. You know what I mean? And like one cat, he like from New York or something like that. And like the other 7 of them was like from the South, like Mississippi, Louisiana, Georgia, like, Florida. So they come over to me and they're like,
me what you do?
Like, they came over to me and they'll be like, hey, Jack, you got a minute? I'm like, what's up? They'll be like, yo, will you learn how to do all that? Will where you learn how to do all that swimming at? And I'm up like, what you mean? I went to the pool, learn how to swim. They're like, and then,
First of all, where you learn how to do all that swimming at?
All that swimming at. Them motherfuckers act like I was Michael Phelps. Like I just like got an Olympic medal or some shit in boot camp. So then
all that stuff.
All that swimming shit you doing. It's like, you know what I mean? Like people who can't dance, you know, like they be looking like, oh, what's all that dancing, the crazy leg shaking thing you're doing? What is all that there? So then one dude lays down. I can't remember this. I know his face and I can't remember, but he was from Mississippi, black dude. And he laid on the ground. He was like, so you just do it like this?
He was on the ground.
He just laid on the ground in the middle of the damn barracks floor. He like, so you just do it like this, right? Just some shit like this, just like this, right? And that's it. I'm like, bro, I can't show you on tile. Like we on tile. Like I'm telling you right now, you would have think I was like the one slave that could read. Like that's the way they came in and talked to me. I'm dead ass serious. They're in here like, where you learn how to read? Like, where you learn how to swim? Where you doing all that swimming at? You can read these words?
He got on the tile. He
laid
serious.
On the tile, bro. He wound up being. Yes, he wound up. Yo, I'm telling you, that cat. I remember what he looked like. He had I remember his face. If I see him right now, I would know how he aged. And that dude laid on the floor and was just like,
he was trying to get it.
Yeah, I'm telling you. He's like this.
That was serious. He really.
He was serious about it. He wanted to get his shit together.
That's right.
He wanted to get his shit together.
Go home to mama like without nothing because he couldn't swim.
That brother was astonishing. Like I'm talking about, like that, that shit absolutely blew my mind. And then like, literally, I could probably like tell some crazy shit like this probably like every podcast now I think of. It just came into my mind. I don't know what reason. What was we talking about? I don't even know how we got into talk about how. I don't know what happened.
I don't know what we was talking about, guys. How we got into that, but that was funny.
I don't know what all this. What we got? Yo, so.
Oh my God.
I guess we'll start with an easy one. So you said Senate said that they was going to kibosh.
Oh yeah, so we had this
daylight savings, right?
Yeah, daylight savings came, which I didn't even know. First of all,
she found out 12 hours later. Like,
yes.
What you mean? It ain't time to go.
Like, is it time? It's like, what time is it?
Time to go.
The whole day I've been an hour behind. Okay, apparently.
Mind you,
go
her
to
cell
my nail
phone.
appointment.
Good.
I didn't even look at my phone. Okay, I just go out the house and do whatever I'm doing. So. I was wondering why everybody was bustling at the nail salon. I'm like, why are so many people here? There's never this many people here. I normally come right when they open. So, you know.
We've been open for an hour.
They've been open for an hour. I was so upset.
Yeah, shit wild. But yeah, they talking about getting rid of daylight savings time. Kibosh that shit, man. Get rid of it.
They're going to make it permanent. So the Senate passed that so far. They voted for approve that daylight saving time would be permanent. So there's no more bring your clocks back and forward so far. So we're not going to be doing that.
I don't even know which one so daylight savings. So now, so they're going to leave it like it is now? Leave it like it is
right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
So let's leave it like it is right now. Yeah. Because you know how it's wild when like the sun be going down to like 3 o'clock in the winter.
Yeah.
It'd be like it's the middle of January or something like that. And it's already dark by the time the kids come home from school. Like it is wild. Like it's garbage. When I was in Hawaii, they ain't have it. Most countries don't do it. It's retarded. Like, why are you doing it? All of that is an excuse for employers to be like,
come in a little early.
No, your ass is late.
Whatever.
I'm going to get rid of you.
So, you know, some of the benefits that they say, I'm like, they put all this research into this and still can't come up with the valid research for anything else. Okay?
And Flint, Michigan still got dirty water.
Still got dirty water. So apparently they saying that switching the clocks back and forth increase the risk of heart attacks.
God, how?
Yes. Yep.
Did you do this research on double cheeseburgers? I
don't know what increase the risk of heart attacks, increase anxiety, I guess, you know, the hour, sleep deprivation and all that. I was like, dang, they really went in on this research about the clocks being back an hour.
I think it's crazy how
moving the clocks
can cause heart attacks. Sleep deprivation can cause heart attacks. But waking me up with a trash can and a broomstick in boot camp, good to go. Like, you know, hey, waking my ass up for drills 19 times a day, good to go. Telling me I got to stay in duty in the most ridiculous conditions in every country, whether in a combat status or on a boat, good to go.
They don't care about that.
You know what I'm saying? But hey, for an old boy who trying to get his 19th hour of sleep, rolling that damn clock back, get rid of it, man. Daylight savings don't make no damn sense anymore. What's the point? I never
understood the point of it.
All it means to me is that like I get up and like that little bit of sunlight that be up there in the morning in the winter, You know what that sun does for me? Nothing. It ain't warm. It's still
It's
fucking
not warm.
12 outside. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's 20 degrees
20
outside.
degrees.
Oh, well, there's a little sun out there. I can feel a little better. All it does is make it. I wake up early because the sun gets me up earlier just to be cold longer. And then the sun down before I even get out of work. Like, no.
Yeah.
And then if I try to go to my second job, I can't even get no damn hours during the week on the second job because the sun go down at noon.
Yeah.
They're like, eat lunch and go to sleep.
So they were basically saying that some of the benefits too would be people have more time to attend sporting events, and it was really kind of superficial in a way. It wasn't like a real deal kind of reason as to why we need to have this thing permanent anyway. So either way, it didn't make sense to me. But I thought that was something to mention to the folks out here. We about to have this thing. This time it's going to be forever, apparently. They did say that they tried this one time to make this permanent, and it didn't work for whatever reason.
How does it work? How it doesn't work? Like, people say, no, give me my shit back. Like,
I want my time to go back an hour.
Let me tell you something. How do you protest that? Do you go ahead and be like, we're going to shift anyway? Like, let me tell you something that Americans is not going to do. Go above and beyond to fucking do anything.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers forget to shift their clock now. Now all of a sudden they gonna remember. Get them out of here. What Derek said. You know, we were shifting time zones all the way across. Yeah. But just switch it to Zulu time, man. We good to go.
It says Arizona and Hawaii already don't do daylight savings.
Yeah, when I was in Hawaii, they didn't do it. Arizona don't either because there ain't no point. I don't know why California do it. It's no point. Mm-hmm. Absolutely no point. All you do, I feel good for one day when you give me an extra hour of sleep. And then I feel like crap for 3 weeks when you take that hour back.
So the main argument against the permanent switch seems to be the unknown side effects. But the time change has also had other side effects. Apparently, heart attacks increase around the time that the change happened.
I need my hour of sleep.
And anyone with pets or infants seem to hate it. Like, that's what really going on about this. This is America, though. This is America.
So Joe said too many parents complained in 74, 76 about their kids going to the bus stop because it was too dark.
Too dark.
Oh,
now,
yeah. So when they moved out. Yeah. But we still dealt with that anyway. Like, I don't care how many hours you going to shift it, but the time in which kids got to go and get on the bus to go to school, we used to have to walk one of the girls to school every morning.
Every morning,
Every damn morning. One of us or both of us walked the girl to school to the bus stop in the morning because it was dark.
It was dark for her to be out there by herself.
I don't even know what time of year it was. Was that
it was
before
around
after
winter time, I think, because it was getting a little cold outside.
Yeah, so it was already after after it shifted back anyway. I don't know, man. You shift all hours. I don't know. Shift the whole damn clock or something. I don't know what to tell them. What else you got now? I'm done with it.
Do that.
Get daylight saving time out of this. And people complained about Sunday 74, 76. Did they go to Woodstock too? Because I don't really respect their fucking opinion. And then they also go to Woodstock. Like, get your high ass out of here. Complaining about, it's too dark for my kid to go to school. 74, 76 kids, we latchkey kids, dog. Yeah. Like, that was before we was born. That's latchkey kids, and that's what we worried about. Oh, it's too dark. Son of Sam might be out there something. It's like, you know what else is crazy? Leaving your kid home for a weekend when they 6. Like, you know what I'm saying? He talk about, oh, it's too dark to send them to the bus stop by themselves. In 74, 76, I was having 19 kids anyway. Mob that shit to the bus. Ain't nobody gonna steal all them kids.
Yeah.
All right, we got on this one. So, arrest in shootings of 5 homeless men in New York and D.C.
Yeah, I heard about that, and they finally caught the guy. So, apparently, this guy was walking the streets, New York, D.C., and he would just walk up to homeless people, when they're sleeping. Preferably, it seems to be his thing. And he'll look around and see if somebody's looking at him or whatever, and he'll shoot them point blank range right there. What was the point? I don't know.
Did he have a silencer? Like, he had to have a suppressor. There's no way you just ringing off shots at 2 o'clock in the morning.
And it was daylight too, and some of the cases were daylight. So I don't understand how it took this long for him to get captured. But I
don't know. New York is so damn loud that.
They don't even.
They might be doing some construction work like down the street or something. Boy, a cannon could go off and people just like, oh, whoa.
The noise.
Yeah. I pay all this money for this.
Yep. So two of the 5 people he shot passed away.
2 of the 5? Mm-hmm. He not that good. Then what? You said shootings. Oh, shootings of 5. I don't know why I just thought killing 5. Yo, this dude is obviously incompetent.
Yeah.
This is.
I guess you know what I was thinking in my head. Okay, who said that? Joe said that.
Joe said,
Yeah.
I guess that's the way to solve homelessness.
I was thinking in my head, I'm like, what could be the reason that he would possibly go and do something like this? And I was like, maybe he's trying to be proactive or something to get rid of homelessness, or I don't know what
You
could
think
be. No,
So you're trying to like give him the easy way out, like you know
or
what I mean?
something.
Sympathy
Yeah,
kills.
that's what I was thinking in my head, but it just doesn't make sense either way because
What don't make sense is how you shooting people at point blank range
Yeah.
and you 2 for 5.
yeah, he 2 for 5.
You trash, dog. 40%? Like you 40%?
He 2 for 5.
You 40% on layups. Wide open layups, bro. You 2 for 5. Like Steph Curry shoot
Definitely
better than
2
that
for
from
5.
40 feet.
Definitely 2.
You talking about you gun to temple and then walk off and this dude live. I think all of those
Not really gun to temple, so he's standing over them. Yeah, he's still.
let me stand over a damn house cat with a gun, and I'm telling you, he done.
So I don't know. I was like, this man obviously have some mental illness. Maybe there was some kind of trauma with him as a child. Getting
Oh, you know what?
If
If he's from New York, you know what his trauma might be?
What?
Homeless dudes pulling their dick out on the subway.
It could be. I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
Maybe
like,
some
maybe
homeless
he
dude
had
just
some
like it was
sort
like
of
that Dave
trauma.
Chappelle joke, like some homeless dude just pulled down, start jerking off, like everybody stay still, everybody stay still, like you know what I mean? This homeless dude just had him pinned in the corner on
That's
the
your pervert. But I hate you.
some old pervert on the J train, like yeah, he's just a little
They can't
kid back
see what you're doing. That's the funny part.
He over there ducking in the corner trying to hide behind the pole. This dude just let one off. Now he ruined. Now he out here like revenge.
I don't know. I was thinking maybe something terrible, probably like that, had to happen to.
Yo, New York subways. I'm telling you right now, there's no way that you could ride New York subways for like a year and not see a homeless dude dick.
Only homeless. It was only homeless people. What was he using, a pellet gun?
Yeah. If he used a pellet gun and he 2 for 5, he cold with it. But if he was using actual ammunition and he 2 for 5 at point blank range, when you get out and you get your rights back, you need to come to Legendary Operations Tactics Supply because you trash, dog.
Yeah, learn how to actually shoot.
You know what I'm saying? Well, thank God you couldn't shoot.
Yeah.
And God bless the dead.
Yeah.
You think the homeless people supposed to get?
No, I just got to censor you sometimes.
No, I said God bless the dead. Like, you know what I mean? Like, them dudes, regardless of this, homeless, that ain't the reason that they deserve to die. Mental illness, for sure. Yeah.
Exactly. Like, who would do something like that? You walking up on people who's sleeping. First of all, that's your easy prey right there. Somebody who's sleeping. Didn't bother you. That's why I think that maybe something had to happen to him. He had some kind of traumatic experience. He was like, you know what? I'm tired of it. I'm just going to get rid of it. Everybody was that person who ever hurt him. Everybody was that person. Every homeless person was that person. So,
get him out of here.
5 people, that's a lot of people, though, considering, you know.
And the crazy shit about it is like, D.C. and New York City ain't that close. Like,
Yeah.
so you commuting.
He commuted to do
You
this.
commuted and you like, well, I
So
guess while I'm out here, I might as well pop another homeless motherfucker.
Heavily
Vagabond.
populated areas. That's what he chose.
We ain't talking about Monk's Corner, South Carolina.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? We're talking about New York City and D.C., which are huge metropolitan areas.
He probably was going, probably going to travel, even further south if he could have gotten away with it, just to make a statement in every state that has a high population area of homelessness. So that could have been it too.
Guess what?
Whatever.
There's a lot of people that used to be homeless, and they're going to be in jail, and they probably going to beat the dog shit out of you because we know you pussy.
They was arguing, not arguing, but they was kind of pleading with the homeless people to go and find shelter because until they get them off the street.
Who?
The people of the community. The people of the community.
The people of the community told the homeless people to go find a home.
Find shelter.
So that they won't get shot.
So they won't get shot.
Did you not realize that these motherfuckers was homeless?
Right. And obviously the shelters are crowded. So, yeah. So they told them to go and do that. And, a lot of people was like, oh, well, how can this stop? How can this? And one lady was like, well, give housing to the homeless. I'm all for that, but that's a whole nother topic. We'll talk about that another day. This is going to be run too long if we do that. But she was basically saying, give them a home, give them shelter. So you're talking about free housing, basically. But with homelessness comes a lot of
dependencies and all types of shit.
Yeah. So got to deal with that too. But yeah, that's the other story for today.
Hey, usually a lot of mental illness because I would say, if I had to throw a random number out there, I'd probably say damn near half of the homeless people that I've met and talked to, working at soup kitchens and donating food like during the holidays and stuff like that, I probably say half of them have a like
Definitely,
obvious
there's
mental illness.
comorbidities going on for sure.
Yeah, like obvious illness. Like it ain't even like a. I wonder maybe it's like, yeah, be over there like. But homeless people be having like I saw this homeless dude on the video who trained rats. Did you see that one?
No.
This dude had like 2 or 3 rats or something, and he'll tap the rat and the rat will walk away. He'll be like, come in, the rat will come back. And he had these rats trained better than we got these damn dogs trained.
That's crazy. Where he at?
I don't know.
Coco Rocky.
Hopefully he wasn't in the New York City or DC area.
Look at Coco. You see how Rocky look at me?
Yeah, Rocky would get your little ass out of here. Get both them dogs. They look like wet rats anyway. All right, well, you want to get into the can't make this shit up?
Oh, yeah. Can't make this shit up for today, guys.
Can't make this shit up. Let's get to it.
Get to it.
All right, so for the can't make this shit up. So Black Panther director Ryan Coogler mistaken for bank robber in Atlanta. So apparently this happened a while ago, like January 7th, right? So their statement was, we deeply regret that this incident occurred. Bank of America said in a statement about the episode on January 7th. It never should have happened, and we have apologized to Mr. Cougar.
Apologize. Like, I could only imagine what happened here.
So he went in, handed the lady a withdrawal slip, asking for more than $10,000. I think I listened to something else, and it was like $13,000, right? So he asked for a withdrawal slip. He had on glasses or whatever. So he had on shades. He handed her his ID, his debit card, and the withdrawal slip. And, like on a withdrawal slip, you look on the back and it got notes that say like, count my money discreetly. I want all large bills. I want all small bills. Put it in an envelope. Please don't say like, because we really like think about most banks you go to. If you was going in there, and that's still a lot of money. It's like if you're going into a certain place, you don't want to go in there and say like, hey, I got let me get 100,000 in ones. Right. And then somebody waiting outside like, give me 99,000.
Run it
right now. Like, you know what I mean? They like, run that. You just want to take your envelope discreetly, get the hell up out of there. Like, you ain't about that action, right? So. Why you hit? What'd I do? I'm sorry. I stopped sniffling, but Fox, I'm sick. Don't beat me. She beats me. I want everybody on the podcast to see this. Look at her thinking about beating me. All right, so he uses California state ID because he was in Georgia somewhere. I believe somewhere like around Atlanta or something. And so Coogler had his California ID as well as his Bank of America card when he approached the teller. Both Mr. Coogler and the teller are black. They just wanted to clarify that from the get-go.
Like, so they don't think it's racially charged.
Yeah, they're saying racially charged.
Yeah.
So the teller received an alert notification from Mr. Coogler's account and quickly advised her manager that he was trying to rob the bank branch in Buckhead, a section of Atlanta.
Okay. So my thing is that he provided identification.
Yeah.
His bank card, obviously, and his withdrawal slip. And she thought he was robbing the bank.
Let me tell you something that two things that bank robbers usually don't do.
Identify
Let's
themselves.
go with 3. One, most bank robbers ain't black. Let's start there. But 2, they're not gonna just ask for $12,000 or $10,000.
Yeah.
Like it's like, give me everything or I'm going to shoot you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like, give me everything, I'm gonna shoot you. And 2, they don't usually be able to like, oh, and by the way, after this bank robbery, here's my California ID so y'all can come find out where I got all the money at. Like,
here I go.
Here I go. So here go the 911 call to let you know how ridiculous this is, right?
Okay.
And so I just told my manager I didn't feel.
Let me back this up, son.
A customer passed me a note, and so I just told my manager I didn't feel comfortable. So he told me to call police while he, I guess, stalled for
What
a
is
minute.
what is on the note, ma'am?
It just says I want to withdraw $12,000. Just be discreet.
Is this an actual customer, or are they trying to rob the bank?
They had a debit card, and he inserted it. He gave me a California ID.
Oh, my God.
But I was like, okay, how do you want the cash back? And he's like, just look at the note.
And he had no weapons, correct?
Not that I know of. He just has on black sunshades and a black hat.
This is
Is
crazy.
he a black male, white male?
He's a black male. And every time I ask him, like, a question, he's like, look at the note.
So, okay.
But he inserted his debit card, and then I asked for his ID. He handed me his ID as a California ID. But I didn't look at his name because I'm just, like, so shook up. Like, I don't know.
She ain't even looking at
what
his goddamn
he's trying to
ID.
do. So I just told him, give me one moment. You know, I have to get my manager.
Okay, so none of his information was even verified. Okay.
Right.
You might just want to be discreet, but I have police en route.
Yeah, I mean, he might. But it just seemed weird.
He's being weird.
He just seems weird.
He's being weird.
Yo, that is
You
wild.
didn't verify my name,
You ain't even look at my name on
my
the fucking
debit
ID that I
card,
handed you.
my-
ID, nothing.
but you called the police because you're assuming that I'm
So
trying to rob
apparently
the
she
bank
went
for
to the manager and she
$12,000.
told the manager this dude seemed shaky. There wasn't no alert on the account. I don't know. That's the first time I heard that when I looked at that New York Times article. But basically, she ain't even look at the account.
She ain't even
She ain't look at
it.
nothing. It's just dude asked for $12,000, handed his debit card and his ID.
That's crazy.
Give the withdrawal slip properly, and on the back of it, it's not even that he like when they look at it, the note. It wasn't like he handed the note like it was.
Give me the money
It was
now.
like it was letters cut out of a magazine and shit glued onto a
Right.
piece of paper slip. It's the back of a withdrawal slip.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it being the back of a withdrawal slip, you just gotta like he did
Probably
everything he was
signed.
supposed to do. Yeah, sign all of that shit. And she talking about I didn't even look at it. He's just weird and I'm shook up. What is you shook? If you
What
that
is you
shook up
you
when
in the
somebody
wrong
asks for money,
profession.
you in the wrong goddamn business.
You need to be at the call center, honey.
Yeah,
At the call
not
center.
even. You probably get shook up there too.
You need
Somebody
to-
call in and be like, I lost my PIN number. Somebody just called for their PIN number. And I feel shit. Yo, for real, like I just feel like, yo,
Go take care of
you put
children.
you put this man's life in jeopardy because
Yes.
the police came guns drawn.
Oh my God.
They came guns
That's
drawn.
terrible.
The two people who was with him, who was in the car waiting for him, they went in the police car. He got in they put him on the ground, handcuffed him, and then while he was on the ground and they was trying to figure out what's going on, he just asked somebody to take his shades off because he was having a panic attack.
Yeah.
So he like saw them and just immediately knew what time it was. Like he saw a whole bunch of rustling, busting. They came in, this snag get on the ground. He just put his hands behind his head, went straight down. So this dude could have got shot and killed.
Yeah.
Because
over
of this
her
dumbass
feeling
girl.
Uncomfortable.
Yeah, this dumbass girl being uncomfortable for
Not
no
even
goddamn
checking
reason.
ID. That's your
Like, you ain't even
your
did nothing.
job.
It ain't like dude
What's
came.
the procedure?
Yeah, what's the procedure? With a gun to your head, what's the procedure?
For real,
Like, so-
that's crazy. This man could have lost his life because of you.
Yeah,
Incompetence.
yeah, flat out incompetent. So, and this dude, this is the director. I ain't expecting nobody to know who he is, but this dude is the director or producer for Black Panther.
Director of Black Panther.
Yeah, director of the Black Panther. So you're talking about, come on, man. This dude going through all this. Could have got shot and killed. Wound up getting thrown in there. Yeah, director of Black Panther. Yeah, you're right. And wound up getting thrown in the police car, handcuffed, and the whole nine going through this whole ordeal because this dumbass young lady decided not to do her job at all and put
What
this man's
happened
life
to
in
her
jeopardy.
after that? Did they say anything about?
If she still worked there,
Bank of America need to do better.
they
first
got to
of
do
all.
better. I'm telling you, I'm not about
Like she wouldn't have had that job anymore because she don't know what she need to do. I'm sure there's a protocol, there's a SOP for whatever it is that she's doing as a teller.
But the manager told her, like, if you feel uncomfortable, call the police.
He didn't even go and check it out.
Get them all
Both
out
out
of
of
here.
there.
I'm telling you right now. He said that it should have never happened.
But it did. And
Bank of
you
America-
allowed it to happen though.
No, Mr. Kugler. He said it should have never happened, but Bank of America apologized. They did this and that, and we're moving forward from it. Like, they apologized and they made it right. So I don't know if they broke him off some money or something, but I'm telling you right now, I ain't doing business with Bank of America after that. Like,
Man,
if I'm
I
Ryan
mean-
Kugler, it's like, but, you know what? Withdraw all my shit.
Bank of
Don't
America
tax nothing. Give me all my
has
money.
a
I'm out.
history of profiling and doing things like that to African American individuals. So they've been countless lawsuits over and over again repeatedly. So they say new day, new culture, but not really, obviously.
No, that shit.
Even amongst us. So
That shit is wild. And old girl should be like ashamed of herself. Like,
Yeah.
what type
That
of
was an
idiot
idiot,
friend? Like, I
yeah.
wonder if you got like idiot friends around you that was like, well, girl, I get it. You know, this and that. Yo, sis, you good? This and that. No.
did you check it? Did you see if he had an account here with
You put-
$12,000 in there?
Yeah, you put
No,
this.
I ain't checked.
He
Are
gave
you
me an ID,
stupid?
but I ain't even look at his name because I'm so shook up. It's like,
You don't even know.
he got a gun? Not that I know of.
That's why the 911 lady said he probably just wanted to be discreet, but
because
I have
he wanted to be discreet.
around
But I got
anyway.
police en route. You know what I mean?
Like, come on.
She's like, I mean, you out here playing with people's lives.
Right. Oh my God.
They should charge Bank of America for
Can't
that police
make that
call.
shit up. That's crazy.
Can't make that shit up. Like, you really can't. And Bank of America should get charged to fund what? No, they should get charged. No, they should get charged with like whatever. Like, instead of taxpayers paying for that police call and everything it took from the 911 operator taking that call to the police that was sent to the scene to the lawsuit that they might possibly get to the harassment charge, everything that they might have to, that police place might have to deal with, Bank of America should have to pay.
They should have to pay for it.
They should have to pay.
They come on now.
You got to do better.
Go back to your protocol, baby. You obviously ain't fit for this
What's the
Taylor
procedure?
job. She ain't fit for the Taylor job.
What's the procedure?
Procedure.
Yeah, so get them out of there. What you got, baby? We got one more with your locked phone.
It is time for gun to your head.
I mean, you got to cut off 12 minutes of this, but because we was out here fucking up the podcast. What you got?
And scroll up a little bit. Let's see what they talk about in the comments.
Oh, did I? No.
Did we miss anybody in the comments?
No, using the Pelican.
I think we got everybody.
Nah, we got through most of the comments, yeah.
Hey, okay, good.
Everybody on Facebook today. Ain't nobody even on YouTube or Twitch saying that, so.
That's good. So we're going into gun to your head, guys.
I don't even remember what button it is. That was kind of loud.
That was loud. That's how you do loud.
I ain't no Reggie.
Thanks to our gun to your head last podcast
from Devin. That dude got us out.
Devin,
you had
out
one
here for us, baby boy. Thank you so much.
You had one for her. Kevin Gates' mouth over here.
Thank you for sending in that gun to your head. We appreciate that.
OG potty mouth in the building.
If y'all don't know what the gun to your head was from last podcast, go ahead, listen to the last podcast we did, and you'll see what they gun to the head.
I'm still catching up on the audio, so you can catch it on YouTube. It's episode 16. You can catch it on YouTube, Twitch, or Facebook.
Gun to your head. Would you rather die in 10 years with no regrets or live 30 years with lots of regrets?
Run me that 10.
Run you to 10?
Run me that 10.
Like from now. We got 10
10 from right now. Run it.
But I'm going to miss you.
You going with me. What you think you going?
He's going to murk me.
I'm not going to murk you, but whatever I do, we got a 24-hour pack. So what you doing? What you doing in 10 years and 2 days?
10 years and 2 days.
Hopefully, hopefully getting that plot of land right next to me where our bodies won't be because I'm getting cremated. What you doing? There go the camera again. Just in time. Overheating. Go ahead, baby.
So for me, I think I would live 30 years with lots of regrets. I would live 30 years with no, because you know what? That would be so miserable. That'll be so miserable. No, I'm going to go 10 years. No regrets, 10 years. Full life. Well, it's not a full life. It's a happy life, at least, for a decade. And I'm great with that. So I'm right with you. 10 years. Yeah. 10 years. What about y'all? 10 years.
Ain't no point, man.
10 years, no regrets. Or you can live 30 years with lots of regrets.
Yeah, it kind of goes back to that thing like, it goes back to that thing that people say when it's like, what is it to live this like long, crazy ass life and all this other stuff if your quality of life is trash? Like when I think of like lots of regrets, like to the point that I regret something, there's not a lot of things I regret. Mm-hmm. So if we get to the point where it's lots of regrets, I'm fucking up at a high rate of speed. Like, I'm out here crash dummy status. So I feel like with that, why would you want to live a life like that? Like, you know, it's kind of like when you look at people, on life support, like that's like, would you rather like live and drink and smoke and party and this and that, know you're going to die in 10 years, or would you rather be on a ventilator and all these machines and stuff like that for 30? Yeah. Like quality of life, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what everything come down to me is quality of life.
Yeah, that's true. Somebody said what?
Rather die happy than miserable. Yeah. Yeah. Give me a solid decade, man. I could do a lot. And some people, and do you think about the quality and what you've produced in that life, right? Like it's some people who have lived short lives or was only like active for a short amount of time that's done more than people who live 100 and something years. Mm-hmm. So it really just it's the quality of life and it's the work you put in, what you make out of it, and what your legacy is. And some people, and you can make a better legacy in 10 years of knocking that shit out the park than you can in 30 years of
that's true
screwing the pooch.
Messing it up, right? Screwing it up every time and regretting everything you ever done.
I'm alive,
and
though.
3 decades, like that was a wasted life.
Yeah, run it back.
Right, you're gonna have to run it back. There's a lot of lessons you haven't learned.
Yeah,
and that speaks on us. Coming back again, repeat. That's all it's gonna be. A repeat. All
give
over
me
again.
10. I could get a whole. I could get a whole autobiography out of 10 dope years. Give me 10 years. In 10, you talking about 10 years at this point in my life? Run it. Because realistically, in 30 trash years from here now, it's like, what? 30 just trash years?
Despair.
30 trash years on the back end?
I don't want 30 trash years.
You had to have a midlife crisis 10 years ago or something? Oh, Lord. Get me out of here, coach. I ain't playing the radio.
I don't want 30 trash years.
Nah, get them out of here.
10 great, solid years.
Solid. And we're going to do it together. Yeah. Because when I go.
Guess I got to go too. That's all.
Till death do us part. You know what I'm saying? Until death do us part. While you out here tripping.
For real.
D Nice, appreciate you, brother. Appreciate the donation, brother. Thank you.
Thank you.
What else you got, baby?
Appreciate all y'all donations and things. Definitely appreciate that. So, let's end this podcast.
All right, good, because the camera overheating anyway.
So, everybody, thank you once again for tuning in with us, Uncle Legend's Corner. We appreciate your support. All of the emails you've been getting, the donations, the suggestions for topics and segments. Your participation is always welcome. Thank you guys so much for being with us and sticking with us. We've been doing this now for almost not even a year yet. It hasn't even been a year, guys. It's been about 8 months or so, right? Somewhere near there.
We started in like late June or something like that. Yeah.
So we really appreciate everything you guys have been throwing at us. Thank you so much. Hit us up, askunclelegend@gmail.com if you have any suggestions or things you want to talk about, or if you want to be on the show. Appreciate you. Peace.
Peace. Killer audio.
We're going to stop the recording,
We're just stopping the recording, and then we'll keep kicking it for a minute on.
We'll kick it with y'all after show.
All right, so we still on here. Yo,
thank you, Taj. Love you, babe.
Oh, D, man, just hit you. How do I become a special guest? All you gotta do is hit me up. Just you just didn't listen to nothing she just said, right? AskUncleLegend@gmail.com, or you can text me.
You don't listen.
And we back at it. You know what I'm saying? Get you on here. You can do the damn thing. Tell us the topics you want to talk about, everything.
Those of you who have our numbers, you can text us. Or askunclelegend@gmail.com. Okay.
Hey, you know what I was just thinking about when I had my headphones up here?
What?
That dumbass rabbit Arthur.
What a wonderful kind of day.
No, you know how you have big ass rabbit ears, and it's like the fucking the headphones is like right here. He's like listening to music, like what the fuck?
At your cheeks.
Yeah, like just on the side of your head. Think about that dumbass rabbit for some reason. Shit. Yeah, bro, just hit me up, man. Get on the gas. We all about that shit. That rabbit. I don't know why I was just thinking about that. And there's a grasshopper on the table.
I don't want to see him come and flip.
I already killed it.
Oh, you did? You smart. See?
Smart guy killed it. You know what I'm saying?
Protecting me?
Nah, I be protecting all of this shit that we bought because you'll knock all this shit over.
I will. Everything be gone.
Yeah. Incoherent fox noises. Yeah. We out of here. Yeah, so so we still making moves, still trying to pump out the audio, having some issues. It's a lot. We still got lives and children.
Well, so this is the thing. We're not having issues with our equipment. It is issues with me cursing a lot.
A lot of editing.
He has a lot of editing to do.
A lot of editing.
See, I didn't cuss that much on this one.
If you've seen live, you've seen some lives. Fox is a wild girl. You can take the girl out of South Florida, but you can't take the South Florida out the girl. What is that?
That's a loud deal. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, I'm done with you.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yo,
appreciate you for listening.
POTUS said that he's sending some American troops over.
Yeah, well, he said the troops because I know he said he was finalizing the aid package.
Oh, he said military aid. When they say
package.
military aid,
Yes,
what is sending over there?
He got
To
the
know your
package.
clap, he about to go ahead and get him out of there. Send over some whores to Russians. Like
He's sending over the package, okay? Finalizing the package.
He went and picked up a couple girls out of Atlantic City. Like, come on, girls, let's get these hoes out here.
Yes, he's sending over the package. So I was like, wait a minute, does this mean troops? Like, what are we doing here? Because he said military aid package.
I don't know. I just thought as soon as it was oh, no, I thought you said it was military. Yeah. Military aid could just be aid for the military, yeah. Or AIDS.
Oh, my God. Ain't
You
nobody.
got the package? Like, the fucking package? Yeah. I ain't fucking with you. Yeah, y'all got anything else for us in the chat?
Oh, yeah.
Peace, love, hair grease, all that dope shit.
All that.